Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today is going to be the video of me unboxing some of the Juvia's Place palettes and a few other items. I did take an advantage of the promotional days that Juvia's Place had on their website, and that's how I did my mini haul. I've never purchased anything from the website before or from the brand before except one complexion item, and I will be talking about it later on in the video. You will see. I have been doing a little bit of shopping for a Black Friday and the whole entire November here and there. So initially I thought I will be doing one huge unboxing from me shopping from different places, because I have been shopping an Ulta good amount, purchased from Juvia's Place, and I'm intending to shop in a few different places. So however, my deliveries we're a week apart from each other. So I decided just to do a separate video for this, but stay tuned for more unboxing hauls in the next several weeks. So I hope you like the video. Now let's get to unboxing.
I received a package from Juvia's. I specifically shopped on their website. I purchased 2 palettes right here, and then a highlighter and a lip balm. I'm gonna go over every single individual item that's here, and we're gonna open the packaging. We're gonna talk about the packaging. We're gonna talk about the quality of the shadows and or the products all together, and we're gonna do some swatches. First, I wanted to talk about elephant in the room, and this is my finger. Today, I was giving a snack to my dog, and he was very excited, so he bit through my finger, and it's a really ugly and a deep scratch. So I thought I would rather have this band-aid over here rather than showing you my bloody and scratch finger. So just please disregard, and let's just talk about makeup today. First, I wanted to talk about something that's personally for me, it's very important. I almost a little bit nervous to order eyeshadows to be delivered to my house because I always think that they might not handle it properly, and I have received packages in the past that were completely broken. The eyeshadows were completely broken, and I had to, deal with going back to the store, returning, calling customer service, that kind of thing. And this subject, I wanted to say that I did shop at Juvia's Place website. I received the package. It was just a very basic brown shipping box, and all these items were wrapped very nicely. I want to show you how specifically every single item is packaged, because this is very important to me. So let's just start, for example, from this Nubian 3 Coral palette. This is a larger palette, and I just want to show you that the outside packaging is absolutely stunning. And let's open it up, and I will show you how the eyeshadow itself is packaged. You see that there is an eyeshadow right there, and it's wrapped in bubble wrap. It's double bubble wrap layer, you guys. Okay, so this comes off. The eyeshadow came in a perfect shape. Everything is absolutely stunning and perfect. There's no dust anywhere. It's a completely brand new palette. I also wanted to mention that when I opened this, there was clear tabs. They were completely fully sealed. This end is still sealed. I just opened one side, so that's always a good sign that you're getting a completely brand new item. Also, the packaging has this clear barrier that was placed here. This is very common for eyeshadows to have, but I just wanted to mention that this is also here. The packaging for this eyeshadow is fully cardboard. There's no mirror or anything like that. The design is absolutely stunning. The outside design matches identically to the outside box, which I think now it would make a perfect gift for somebody, because the outside box is also so beautiful. There's 12 shadows in this palette. There's 6 mattes and 6 shimmer shades. They're absolutely beautiful. I have to say that when I first saw this palette online, it didn't appeal to me at all. It looks quite dull, but in person it is so pretty. And I love that it has like cooler tones here. It has like true neutral colors, and some warmer tones here for transition. So I'm very, very excited to play with this. It's definitely a color story that appeals to me. That's also a little bit different from what I'm used to. I'm usually tending to reach for warmer tones. However, I know that I played with some cooler tone eyeshadows recently and they were surprisingly really pretty on my skin tone. So this is definitely something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm very excited to play with this and let you guys know how this goes. I also wanted to mention, guys, that I've never tested anything from Juvia's. So far, I only have one concealer from Juvia's Place. I have not tried anything else from this brand. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, so this is the moment of truth where I get to test all these different products and give you my own opinion. But if you have tried this brand before, which I'm pretty sure many of you have, please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would like to hear. I also wanted to point out that there are no names to the shadows. They're not printed on the inside. They're also not printed in the back of the palette. So it's just something to consider. The expiration date is 24 months for the palette, and it's cruelty-free products, and it's designed and formulated in the United States. Now, let's move on, and I say we do some swatches. Okay guys, let's talk a little bit about the swatches and the palette itself. My just initial thoughts on the swatch quality. It's right over here. I have to say I'm very impressed. They're very creamy. There's just this one shade, the gray. I unfortunately don't have the names for them, as I mentioned earlier. So from the swatches judgment, I would say this is like the only one that's a little bit of a drier formula and is not as pigmented, but I'm pretty sure it could perform on the eyes very differently. As far as the shimmer shades, absolutely stunning. And guys, this is just one swatch and it didn't even press on my skin that hard. Absolutely beautiful. Open the next palette. This is the Taupes by Juvia's. Very beautiful design. It's a little bit smaller palette than the Nubian 3 Coral that we just opened. It's the same beautiful and very careful packaging, double wrapped in bubble paper. Very nice. Again, identical design to the outer packaging of the box. Let's open this up. And protective film. There's no mirror, and again, similar idea that there's no names printed inside of the palette or on the reverse side. This is a beautiful cool tone palette, 3 matte colors and 3 shimmer shades. Let's go ahead and swatch this. So let's talk about this palette. This actually is quite different from the Nubian 3 palette that we just swatched earlier, especially when it comes to the matte shades. And you can see this middle matte shade, it was quite patchy. I'm not sure what happened here, but you can see that by swatches, they're really not as pigmented and they're not as creamy. They're just much drier formula. This is my, again, this is my first impression. And let's take a look at shimmers. So let's start with this one. This shimmer seems like it's a champagne color. Could be actually very pretty on the inner corner on the eyebrow bone. It seemed a little bit sheer. It did feel quite creamy on the touch, and the swatch looks very nice and smooth. The second shimmer looked a little bit more gray in the pan, but on the swatch, especially when I move it like this, you can see there's a little purple shimmers in there. Almost feels like a duochrome silverish purplish shade. Very interesting. I wonder how it's going to look on the eye. We're going to skip talking about these since we already kind of have a small discussion about these. And then let's take a look at the last shimmer. It has a little more rosy undertone to it. Definitely kind of bronzy, but with a rose undertone. And it definitely seems like it's a full pigmented shimmer in comparison to these. These almost feel like toppers when this one is a full metallic eyeshadow. What are your thoughts, guys? Have you tried this palette before? If you have it in your collection, if you tested it before, share your thoughts in the comments below. I would really love to know. But this is definitely not what I expected. My expectations were much higher from this palette. But we'll see how it played out on eyes, because a lot of times you can't judge by first swatches. I have a few palettes like that in my collection when they don't swatch well, but they perform really well with brushes on the eyes. So we will see. This is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3 by Juvia's. Beautiful packaging again. Let's open this baby up. Again, there is a thicker cardboard inside, so the highlighter does not move and sits sturdy. They're pretty. Again, the design matches the outside box. I think this is just the cutest thing. I really love this. There is a separator here and a mirror included, which is very convenient. I did swatch this highlighter prior. I couldn't wait, you guys. You know I love my highlighters. So let's go ahead and swatch this on camera. Wow, very intense. Let's go ahead and play. My first initial thought is that it's definitely very pigmented. It's intense, as you guys can see. It feels very soft and creamy. And I have to say, let's see if it's buildable. Let's watch it one more time. Go on top. Yeah, definitely. Wow, this is blinding. I don't know if you actually can see this very well on camera, what I see in person, but it is definitely a buildable formula. And I love how it shears out. So my initial expectation would be that it's not gonna look like a bright stripe on your face, but it's definitely nice. It does look a little like a pink undertone in the pan. Skin, it does look like it have a little pinkish, like a rosy undertone, but not so much. It's more of a silver on skin. But keep in mind that I'm also very pale human, and this is how it looks on my skin tone. It might look differently on different skin tones, so just keep that in mind. But as far as quality goes, I am actually very pleased on initial swatches. Yeah, you see how like it shears out on the ends, but then you can definitely build it up in the middle, and it's just very, very blinding. Wow. I'm definitely excited to play around with it on skin with brushes, and we will talk about it later on. It might end up being my favorites. This last product from this haul from Juvia's Place that I wanted to talk about is this lip balm. It's the Nubian Nourishing Lip Balm, and I picked mine up in the scent Mango. This lip balm is available in 5 different variations, ranging from the clear one, I believe the scent is peppermint, and going towards more berry tones. They're a little more tinted. Mine, like I mentioned, is mango scented. The packaging is super cute, and I like how the outside box kind of shows the range of the scents or the colors that are available for this balm. I know that this balm is infused with different oils like jojoba oil. Hydrating, it states to be very hydrating. So let's see. So mine is mango, and it looks kind of like a mango color. I haven't swatched it yet, but we're gonna do it together. Beautiful packaging. Very sturdy packaging, I have to say. So it just clicks like that. It doesn't feel like it's gonna open. Let's go ahead and swatch this. I have to say that it does have a little yellow tint. I'm not sure how that's gonna look on lips. I will update you guys on that. Have you guys tried it yet? Let me know how it worked for you if you have tried it before. But it feels really nice. It's a little bit sticky, but not too much. Almost feels like a Vaseline-ish stickiness. You know what I'm talking about. But it's quite sheer, and if you see, like, I kind of moved it all over and it just goes away. It doesn't feel very hydrating as of right now from the swatch, but I will definitely update you guys how this wears and then the effect that it does on the lips.
Guys, I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I really would like to know if you tried any of those items before. Let me know if they worked out for you. What are your thoughts on the brand in general? Let me know how you feel about the brand. Let me know about how you feel and what your thoughts are on the products that I personally purchased. Do you like the eyeshadows? Do you like the highlighter? I did film this makeup using the Juvia's product on my face, so stay tuned for that. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.